advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Okay.
Bennett's actually moving troops now.
11th of September, I'll declare war on Guatemala, and Mexico will expand.
Yay, finally break through. Yeah, I'm working on that.
Oh yeah, you're winning there.
Yeah, apparently I'm just backing the Brazilian war machine now.
It's a Brazilian war machine. It's like the Brazilian war Tinker Toys.
Finland.
Yes, we are like
Why is Venezuela in your lands?
they're fascist, so
Oh yeah, they sent volunteers.
yeah.
Like, see, now the problem I'm seeing is Svea Reich goes across Norway and Sweden, but the colors are still Norway and Sweden.
Oh dear.
It just keeps getting worse.
No, it's all an elaborate ruse. That way no one will know.
Then a little
it's fine,
no,
guys. The colors are
the
still
Brazilian dictator's just been sitting back licking frogs this entire time and hallucinating.
I love that no one's going to
I
attack
really
Sweden.
like to think just that you're so poor you can't afford new maps.
just can't physically figure out what's happening.
Just in Sharpie, it's crossed out every year.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
the
even
Americans have
like
like
I'm even having trouble
300,000.
selecting units correctly.
The Americans have landed. This is just volunteers.
Yep,
Oh,
the
they're
Japanese have basically been kicked out of China. Well, from Manchuria.
Yeah,
Hey,
like can't even
hey,
select units.
Hey Arnold.
Oh no, hey, Prussian Prince and or
Yes?
Sweden. Do either of you have spare artillery?
No.
No. Okay.
Spares, you're funny.
I have 32 pieces of artillery in storage.
So nowhere near the required 4,000 that I need.
Nope.
Okay then, that's fine.
All right, let's hope this VP rush works and I can get their valuable 2 units of steel. Oh god, I can't get an extra research slot until I have more than 50 factories. That ain't happening.
Yeah, you need for the second research slot.
Yeah.
I have 44 factories in climbing right now.
Well, I'm at 46. It's a little ways away.
I have
VP
21.
rush. VP
21.
rush.
USA
Oh,
could
Mexico.
be tipping the scales here because they're starting to land.
We have so few factories.
Oh dear.
It's not as bad as Ireland though, but it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, for some reason, like left clicking on units just doesn't work very well. When left clicking doesn't work, you know there's trouble.
Yeah.
I captured a dock.
Okay.
Well, apparently Uruguay had like 5 dockyards.
That's good. You can demolish those to build more factories.
Can you convert them from dockyards to? No.
No, but you can just blow them up and then build new ones. Guatemala joined the Chinese United Front.
Mexico declared war on Guatemala. Woo!
That's not something I was expecting to see today.
What?
Guatemala joins the Chinese United Front.
Nobody's gonna talk
Do you know
about
what
how I
big though?
kicked Uruguay's ass.
Oh my god. Do you know what? I know. I realized because of the bug.
I would
I don't
like
think
to-
America can join.
What do you mean?
America didn't protect them.
They didn't. They're at war with me. They just didn't try.
Oh no! Here we go. There they are.
Wait, what?
No, I meant against me.
Oh, Jesus Christ! I was like, no Americans.
War. Okay. Now,
I'd like to point out my game actually like lagged when that happened.
Yeah, it did. Mine too.
Yeah.
I can now create my own faction. Okay, the Americans are attacking.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
It's not going well.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not going too bad.
The United States intervenes in the Mexican War.
Wait, what? They interviewed in their own war.
The United States. Yeah, something like that.
What is going on with this game?
Look, I'm just saying. Hungary launched an offensive into Switzerland, and the world has literally fallen apart to the point Guatemala is part of the Chinese United Front. That's how far it has fallen.
Isn't that normal?
I think now you should all just try to break the game as much as you can.
I'm pretty sure from my point of view, it's just about as broken as it's gonna get.
Yeah, well, fair enough. Secret Norway over there, yeah.
I mean, for me, Uruguay is still like that gray color, and is not part of Brazil, but it is.
I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in how much Brazil has had trouble with thus far.
Brazil's a lot is like 3 times weaker than I expected it to be based on Hearts of Iron 3.
Ah, yeah.
Like
Well,
it
I'm actually
has,
holding back the Americans.
it had far less resources. It had far less
no,
everything
no.
than I expected.
I'm just waiting for like America to come into Brazil with like paratroopers or something.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
march
probably good.
straight to Washington.
Paraguay's on next on my list. All the
Men get
Guays.
through.
I swear it's Paraguay.
Gua?
It is.
Paraguay?
It's like Uruguay, Paraguay.
Gua? Trying to channel my inner Hank Hill there. Gua?
Maybe it's just me and you, NG.
Nah, I think it's everyone except for anyone else here.
Oh man, I mean, like the Axis are holding on here. Like they're still stalemated in the north with Great Britain. Yeah, that front in the Alps is not moved, and no progress is really being made in Italy.
I demand more carnage. Someone declare another war.
I'm working on that. Somebody says, I suspect it's a supply issue. It is not a supply issue. The game very vocally tells you when there are supply issues. It pops up all over the place, and the supplies are perfectly fine in this region.
I still like that Brazil has one Italian unit sat in the north.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, don't you have like a Italian
I don't see anybody.
expedition?
Is
force?
it bugged out on my screen?
No, it's on the north of.
There's a Venezuelan unit.
Well, it might
How
be
the
Venezuela.
hell have I held on this long?
Because the Americans aren't actually.
It
that
could be
good.
Venezuelan. I could be being blind.
So why didn't you just rush Guatemala?
I am.
The actual like point of Guatemala. Like you border it.
Oh.
Like-
Because I don't know. I was just trying to destroy the people.
Um,
You're correct. Yeah.
So those
I'll do that.
14,000 guns never made it to me.
Seems legit.
I mean-
according to this, I have 10,000 guns in reserve, and yeah, no, none of them are reserved for. Yeah, they were sent to you.
I never got them.
Yeah, you got 3,900 guns from me at some point.
They
It sounds
never
like one
went.
of those,
They
like,
never went into my military.
Some service things.
I mean, when we made the deal, I was at about negative 2,000. Now I'm at negative 1,600. They never went anywhere. They never made it to me.
So what you're saying is you squandered all the guns I gave you.
I didn't squander them. They never made it.
The British trade fleet picked them up halfway through the Atlantic, and was like, "Oh,
Is there
we'll have
any
these."
way to see where like there's no trade? Is there a trade supply
Well,
map mode?
No, if I give it to somebody else, it'll remain in my stockpile. It's like doolulu, and you're not not actually in use. So
Days.
Like I'm trying to. I don't see any trade routes that go to the Ottoman Empire.
well, yeah.
How the fuck does this work?
I don't know. I haven't actually successfully given guns to anybody ever with it. It just kind of remained in my stockpile usually. This time it was actually deducted from my stockpile, so
But it never
think
made
it
it to
worked.
me.
It's just vaporizing the ether.
Someone goes call UPS, reverse charges on those.
Yeah.
It's like Ethiopia is sat there with like 14,000 guns. Like, okay.
Yes, I finally have a
but fine.
dockyard. I still Guatemala's one.
Guatemala's
Guatemala
capitulated.
Yay!
There we go.
And now I'm lacking 300 artillery pieces.
Yeah, I'm lacking 8,000.
Artillery pieces?
Yes.
What?
Don't question it, please.
They don't come over in one go. They're being shipped over at a rate of 3,900 per month and are being used as soon as they get... I don't think that's right either. As I'm building 50 per day myself. And my stockpile is changing by about 50 per day.
Go over the infantry equipment and just mouse over the stockpile. Like, go into logistics, mouse over the stockpile. See what it says.
It says we currently have a deficit of negative 1,120 units in equipment storage from division reinforcements, minus 100, 123. The current production of infantry equipment, the shortage will last for 23 days.
This is actually interesting. I'm able to hold America off, and if I keep doing this, I can just keep claiming the places south and just keep eating away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Until those places start
Are you
giving
communist
ports,
Brazil?
and then
I'm
they-
fascist Brazil.
But I think I'm gonna have to go.
Well, thanks for trying. You're
I
doing
have a
good there.
date with some people. But yeah, so I better go. But yeah, it was fun.
All right.
So I'll leave Mexican Empire in the AI's hands.
Oh
Well,
god.
that's
Probably
the
will screw
last
you guys
6
over.
months.
All right,
Yeah,
let's
he'll
see.
be
What...
dead in 6 months probably.
We'll see.
But good luck with your wars. I'm hungry. Good luck with
Your
the
craziness.
World War.
Thank you. But look, it's going
I
well.
would put my money on probably the Ottomans winning this. At least you'll
I'm
definitely
not
the last
going to
one
win it.
alive.
I'm just going to be what's left.
He's just
Yeah,
gonna
you-
lose
you
less
may-
than the rest of us.
Yeah.
You may not be the winner, but you may not be the biggest, but you'll definitely be the last one left.
Yeah. Hey, Britain, can I join the Allies? No, they don't want me in the Allies.
Aw. What happened to Japan? Japan is losing against China.
Yeah. So the Axes are just kind of screwed.
Well,
I'm
the
beating
only
this
victories
time.
I've seen so far is that the Germans beat the English invasion out of Bremen and Hamburg.
Yeah, and oh man, actually the UK's taken down in Italy too. They've lost the ports. They're surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, looks like they're repelled
The
for now.
Yugoslavians are surrounded there's a big pocket there.
It's actually kind of funny because there's still garrison on my borders.
I like, it's hard for me to really tell what's exactly happening. What am I lacking right now? Are the tooltips broken too? What is going on now?
Everything's broken.
Everything's broken.
Yep.
I can't believe I get so triggered just because you don't use battle plans. I'm not using battle plans because I have so few units on the board.
How many divisions do you have?
I have 19 divisions.
Yeah, I've only
We
got
paused.
14. Can we go over who's playing what country? Yeah, we only got 4 people left. Bob's Sweden, I'm Brazil, Kailvin's the Neo-Ottoman Empire, and the Prussian Prince is Hungary. Cumulative bugs, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, people are suggesting I restart the game.
Yeah, I feel like that's probably what's going to happen.
Well, do you mind if we give that a try?
Sure.
All right, so I'm
Do
gonna
it.
save. See if this actually does anything. Actually, exit the game.
Yeah, I probably should do a full restart.
Do a full restart and see if it clears any of this up.
Full
Yeah.
restart is always good.
Would the bugs have anything to do with Ben selecting country before the save file is loaded? I don't know.
It can. You shouldn't select countries before the save is loaded, but you know. Also, the save should be loaded before anyone joins. Those are the two things to remember.
I really hope it does, because I'd like to actually see the map with the borders as they've changed and not like stuck from 18 months ago.
I don't know why I find that so funny.
I literally can't see anything that's happening.
Your nation's just behind.
We
Doesn't
just don't have
access to
accurate
like
maps.
this. Yeah.
They're like crayon, everything's crossed out.
Just cross out Brazil, right in integral Brazil.
All right. While I'm loading.
You may as well just start writing best Brazil while you're at it.
Bestest Brazil. All right, while this is loading, I'm gonna hit the head real quick. All right, let's try this again. Well, it looks like the map's updated.
Thanks for
That's an
following
improvement.
HJUCVYO. I have no idea how to pronounce that. That's why I spelled it out.
Yeah, I've had to do that a few times too.
Yeah.
Lots of new followers tonight, though.
Oh God, yeah.
Thanks for following Alphabet Soup.
Should just start calling people whom just have random assortments of letters alphabet.
I rolled my face across the keyboard.
Prussian Prince,
Yep.
we're waiting on you to ready up.
EFK'd, I thought.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
I did select a doctor which gives me bonuses to battle plans, and I am going to be using that later. Just all of the fight I'm doing right now isn't consequential as far as battle plans go. But when I get into like fighting against like the Soviet Union, that's definitely going to be a thing that I'm going to be using. It's future proofing, planning ahead. So those bonuses will come into play. Just they're not going to matter quite yet.
Mm-hmm. So the game is good or bad? The game is very good. I'm pretty thrilled with the
All right,
game
I'm
so
back.
far.
Yeah, I'm just counting. Holy crap, 92 followers tonight.
That's pretty
93.
good.
Thank you, by the way, to Earmuffs91 for following.
I don't even know. I'm not even sure because I don't know where I was when we started, so I don't even know what it's at. What I gained without going
You just
through
can't
like
even.
without going through.
Yeah,
Bob,
surely you can look at your Twitch alerts.
are you? Are we good? I can see borders.
Is the Austro-Hungarian Empire formable in this game? You know, I would actually kind of wager if you tried around with like a country, there might be something for that.
I
like,
can
I
see
don't know,
borders
never surrender.
now. The rain is gone. How did you get pre-release access? We got pre-release access by being YouTubers.
Yeah, by being popular on YouTube.
Or Bob.
You keep saying that.
And by being the cool kids.
Or Bob.
Well, it's true.
Or Bob.
Is there any reason other than our popularity that we get this shit? No.
No.
Bob.
Exactly.
Well, it's just like, honestly, I'm just like this little blip in the data. It's just like compared to the people I'm standing around with right now.
All right, let's get this going.
We shall never surrender.
Ooh, I just got a new
Thank
follower.
you to Overmac.
Uvamok.
Also just got him as a follower. Yeah, 97. I'm about
Hooray.
to break 100 followers tonight.
Infantry equipment to
3 followers and I get 100 tonight. Nice.
I was just looking at my stats for my video. My episode 1 has almost 5,500 views since it went up at midnight.
Nice.
Just definitely the best video I've uploaded in the last few months.
Yeah.
The wait is harsher when you're friends with Bob.
what? What's harsher when you're friends with Bob?
That's what Midge just said that.
The wait is harder when you're friends with what? What wait?
Everyone was talking like, oh, the wait for this game is so harsh.
Oh,
So, oh, the wait's harsher when you're friends.
Oh,
with Bob.
oh yeah. Well, people for everybody who out there who's not on my my Discord server, there's about 250 people on the server, and whenever I'm playing a game, it pops up on there and lets everybody know what game I'm playing. So for like almost a solid week now, every single time I started the game up, I get like, I don't know, 10 to 15 messages between Discord and Steam going,
We
oh
shall
my
never
god, I can't
surrender.
believe you have it. How did you have that? Footin, thanks for joining. Like, just deluged with people going, I'm jealous, I can't believe you, I hate you, things like that. It's been happening for 5 straight days.
Yeah, well, if you look
Sounds
at
about
Discord right now, because you're all talking together and you're all streaming at the same time, it's just got 4 people in a line just saying streaming hard to line for.
Yep.
Yep.
thank you to the, I think, 7 or 8 people that just followed in like succession
Yep.
on Twitch. So now everyone's like waking up and stuff, you know?
Yeah.
It's like we've been at this for 8 hours now, and people are still
Yep.
starting to wake up.
Has it really been 8 hours? My
It's
God.
7:52 a.m.
We started
Eastern.
exactly midnight.
You guys can see the sun now. Yay.
No, I can't. I put
Yep.
I covered my windows.
Or you have to, otherwise you
I
go
am
invisible.
just going to book it down the infantry weapons tree as fast as I can.
We shall never surrender.
We shall never surrender. Marco Fasha. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, so how's Mexico doing, guys?
Well, let's see.
It's holding.
It's lost a couple provinces, but it looks like it's doing okay. Surprisingly.
The problem is it'll pull troops back to garrison cities.
Yep.
So
Like it's got 3 infantry divisions, well, 2 infantry and a cavalry division sitting there doing nothing. 4. Or it could be helping out. I'm about to get my war justification against Paraguay.
We shall
Why?
never surrender.
Sorry, NG's not here. I need to fill in for the corrections.
unsurprisingly, an immediate join to the Allies.
Yep.
We shall never surrender.
I don't even know if they don't. I don't even think they have a military. I literally see 0 divisions.
The United States is
Possible.
called Paraguay as our enemy in the Swedish-Norwegian War.
We shall never surrender.
I don't
Okay, I'm
understand
getting-
some of these
Storm
alliance
Templar,
chains.
thanks for joining. Are you trying to make YouTube your main source of income / job, or are you doing this for fun? Well, I started out doing it for fun, and then I started making money, and I realized that it was a viable career choice. So yeah, right now I'm trying to make a
We shall never
like a lunge
surrender.
to go full time. Rainbow Stallion, thanks for joining. Trying to make a final push. I just happened upon this before going to sleep. You're gonna cause insomnia. Yep.
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 I already came to terms with the fact that I was going to sleep through the first 4 hours of your sleep.
Oh, I can actually see the combat statistics. I'm so happy.
So why are you getting your ass kicked?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm doing all
You
right.
kept talking about it, so.
We shall never
I'm doing
surrender.
all right. Brazil strong. Brazil can't into Guays. Good luck, Ben. Huge commitment. Yeah. Well, I've been Next month, about 6 weeks, I'll have been doing this for 2 years. Six more weeks, and it'll be my 2-year anniversary. And I mean, I've gained like 300 subscribers today alone. So hopefully, hopefully that'll keep up.
Yeah, good luck to you.
I would ask anybody that is following him on Twitch. I would suggest that you check out my YouTube channel because there'll be a lot more Hearts of Iron content over there.
Yeah, pretty much. Like daily videos on, I think, all of our channels.
All of our channels are going to have
We shall
daily
never
Hearts of
surrender.
Iron. Scene 207, thanks for joining.
So, just to be a shameless shill, youtube.com/Kailvin.
YouTube.com/Benjamin Magnus Games.
YouTube.com/ThePrussainPrince.
YouTube.com/Bob.
No, not /Bob,
We shall never surrender.
3XI7, thanks for joining.
Give it a week, I might actually put it in my channel. When I actually have the game, you know. Because all the rest of us saps have to wait.
Second piano award. Oh shit.
Well, all right, you just get some free land out of Hungary
Yep.
or out of Romania, huh?
So good for me.
Seems to work out.
Say, oh no, Germany's stepping on toes now.
Italy's attacking everywhere. Literally everywhere. And they're losing everywhere.
Yeah.
Hey, Germany pushed the British out.
Yeah, they
Yep.
did. Paraguay capitulated. Paraguay.
Paraguay.
You're getting there. Slowly uniting South America.
Yeah. I mean, now because I upgraded the size of my
Well, now this is a PG stream, okay?
I increased the dimensions.
That's concerning.
And actually, no, this is not a PG stream. Everybody has to click that they're allowed to watch, adult
Where?
content.
Where what? What are they wearing, Ben?
I think I'm getting a little loopy.
Yeah, I every time it brings up Brazil not being able to see the borders,
We shall
change, I
never
just kind of fall
surrender.
over laughing.
Dragon
I think
Teeth.
I'm becoming slightly delirious.
Thanks for joining.
Okay. So, interesting. I went to recruit and deploy, and I found Lend-Lease Integralist Brazil. Total equipment delivered, none. Next delivery expected at any time. Equipment required, produced, transported. Delivery efficiency 0. No legal transport path.
Think you can't get here. Because the Allies control the straits? England has Gibraltar. In Hearts of Iron 3,
We shall never
you
surrender.
can pass that. 1BZ Mommy, thanks for joining. So that's what I'm thinking is you can't get there because you don't have an outlet. The United Kingdom controls the Suez Canal and the Straits of Gibraltar. Mexico's slowly losing ground, but I'm thinking that if I was Mexico, I'd probably just pull back. Oh no, they
Hey.
actually just set up a defensive line.
You can use the naval map mode to have a look at your status with the Strait of Gibralter.
Am
I'm
I
not sure if it's
allies with any other players? I'm not allies with any other players. Are there any other player alliances going on out there?
No, not really.
Hell no, because everyone's in the Axis but me.
Nope.
No,
No,
I'm not in the Axis either. I just happen to be caught up in many of their wars.
we could pass submarines through there, but nothing else. Nobody else can make the passage, only submersibles.
So that explains why.
Mm-hmm. Well, thankfully, every time I take a country, I get more factories. Alright, so if I want to really make my divisions better, I need artillery. If I'm going to make artillery, I need to start really cranking on that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, fuck guns, get artillery now.
Yeah.
It's necessary.
Well, like I've been like making like one gun a month since like the beginning of the game.
Soviet strategy like that not too long ago.
It generally works.
New follower alert. Apparently, it's confusing Midge.